Hey everybody, what's going on? This is SacredGuard and welcome back to Shrift. Now, okay, I think I've had a big enough break. I ended up getting done with a Christmas party that was held at my job a couple days ago, and I think I've been putting this off long enough. So last time that we ended up going through here, I ended up having to deal with those little fairies again, beat them. And now I'm here, and I have to get ready to try and take the orb away from Titania, thanks to Puck's help. Before we get started, I remember looking into the comments, and I saw that somebody told me I should go out of my way to try and upgrade the armor for what will end up coming with the with EX4, which I did. I now have the Rear Mark Proto, so... But I'm not going to be using that. I'm going to keep the fluffiest robe on, because it seems like a lot of the demons that I've been fighting now are like mainly magical rather than physical. So, go hold on to that. Switch my equipment up a little bit. I'm now going to have the MIRV launcher equipped. And I think I bought a bunch of rockets. Yeah, I've got 2 more boxes of rockets because I just recently reloaded it. And apparently, I learned that I can buy stuff from Cheshire while I'm here. So, that's interesting. And she seems to sell, like, the same stuff that Hyaki has. So, I don't know how I should feel about that. I think I don't need any shotguns or anything like that. I think I'm good. I have tea already. Go in. Vitamin. Okay, have this stuff on hand just in case. Okay. Sense powerful magic further ahead. Enter the temple. Yes, I will. Hey, lady. So you came, Sacred. I've been waiting for you. I swear, whenever characters like keep their eyes closed and whatnot, you just know they're evil. How do you know my name? That Sphinx was constantly shouting it, so I thought for sure that was the name of the person coming to save her. Yeah, I mean, you would kind of think that'd be the case, Kazuya. Is that magical beast really so important to you? So important that you get yourself wrapped up in all this trouble without a second thought? Humans truly are fascinating. Well, I mean, even though I didn't pick her to end up wedding, I picked Titanoboa because, you know, let's be real here. Pretty sure all of us love the sexy slither of a lady snake. Anyway, she's still an important friend, plus she was also going to be my second choice. I would like to get to know you better, so why don't you come here? Yeah, how about no? Oh my, what a dangerous thing you have pointed at me. I thought we were here to have a conversation. I wonder if you might lower your weapon for me, in the interest of making our dealings fair for both parties, of course. I know Puck told me not to lower my weapon, like, not to listen to her. I'm almost tempted to just lower my weapon just to see what will happen. But I'm not that dumb. Sorry, but I already know all about you. Your requests are only going to get more and more unreasonable. I only have one request. Use that purple jewel set into your staff to release Sphinx. I see. It would seem some meddler has been putting ideas in your head about me. And to think you even know about this jewel. It would seem it's pointless to try keeping up appearances now. You leave me no choice. Judging by the strength of the magic cloud around you, I don't think there will be any need to hold back. Though I'm reluctant to do such a thing, I, Queen Titania of the Fairies, shall assume my true form and battle you with my full power. Wait, you're saying this isn't what you really look like? You're the fairy queen, you're supposed to look like a fairy. Oh goodness, what's she gonna do, be sexier than before? Or not! Oh my goodness. She almost looks similar to the Beelzebubs. Oh, what's that? That's less like a butterfly, or more like... Yeah, and that's all the more reason to be careful. The flying abilities of flies in the insect world are said to be so good that it makes you wonder whether they got ESP. If she moves so fast you lose track of her, put all your focus on evasion. That way you'll at least avoid getting hit. Yo, the music for some of these bosses! This sounds like something out of an anime! Listen to that! Actually, no, this sounds like it belongs in Nier. Like Nier Automata. Alright, let me stop jamming and get to it. Okay. Hell break ready. Oh. Dance macabre. Okay. She ain't playing around. Let's see how much damage this does if I one-shot her. At least let one of these be a crit. 6. Uh-oh. What is it? 4, 5, 6. Dang it, she's still not going down. Oh my god. Am I seriously gonna have to unload like all 3 rounds into her? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I had to unload all 3 rounds into her. Oh. Oh, it looks like one of the orbs from Monster Girl Quest. The staff Titania is holding took a direct hit. The purple jewel is falling on the ground. Well, I gotta get it. Titania scrambled to pick it up, but perhaps because of how quickly she returned to her normal form, she's unable to compose herself. Now, Sacred, this is our chance to grab the jewel. Right. What? Sphinx? What the hell? Sphinx, I thought the fairies had you. That's it. You've done well, Big Cat. The jewel is now mine. What? You! Oh, I didn't even see him pop up. Hey, oh my god, that face. It's Puck! Hey, Sacred, good job! Thanks to you, I got to see Titania's frown. To think a mere human could actually bring that magic angel Titania to her knees. Looks like you were telling the truth, Big Cat. Of course I was. There's no way Sacred would lose to that lady. How is she talking? She's a cat. Like, don't question it, okay? Cats are able to do some crazy shit. So it really was you. After finding out he knew about my personality and the jewel, I knew it had to be your doing. Just how many times do you have to humiliate me before you're satisfied? Oberon. Wait, he's Oberon? He's the Fairy King? He ain't dressed like one. She at least looks royal, but him? He just looks like a regular old, like fairy boy, like a peasant. My bad for lying to you, Sacred. That's right. I am the king of the fairies, the great Oberon. I erased that Puck fairy a long time ago, around the time he messed up. It hasn't been easy, you know. It wasn't just my form I changed, I erased all traces of my magic, too. Even you didn't notice, Titania. You thought you could boss someone as great as me around forever? This is my chance to thoroughly embarrass you. Hey, Big Cat, I'll give you the jewel just as I promised. If you put it in your body, you'll be able to get anything you want. Now, make a wish with all your might. What is it that you want? The thing I want. I mean, we don't really No. She could want to get back at Hera for abandoning her, but this is before she invokes Hera's name fighting me, so... I want Sacred. No. I want the power to make Sacred submit to me. Are you for real? You being able to drain my intelligence before wasn't enough? That's not enough to try to make me submit? Like turning me into a freaking... Duh. Hold on. What are you saying, Sphinx? Don't get confused, Sacred. I love everyone in my room, and I know everyone cares for each other. But I really do want you. I want to have you all to myself so no one can get in the way and no one can steal your heart. Wait, I wonder how this would turn out if I married her first. But I know that's selfish. I know that's not what you want, and I know it's not fair to the others who want you as well. But that's when I heard about the jewel from Oberon, so I thought I'd make a certain bet with him. Bet? To put it okay, can you, like, relax, dude? To put it simply, it was a bet about whether or not you'd come to save the big cat, but it all hinged on you getting the jewel. I was hanging around the entrance of the distortion wing for you, so I could tell you about the big cat and the jewel, though I didn't expect you to flatten me. And to be blunt, you have no connection to the me that's connected to this fairy realm. If you'd done nothing, I would have stayed in prison here forever. Because the me of this world has never met you, I only thought to come to talk to you about this world after you'd form a bond with the other Sphinx. But you came anyway. Even though there was nothing in it for you, you went out of your way to come save me. I guess I should take that as your agreement to elope with me, right? Hang on, if Monster Girl Lover is watching this, like, if you can, like, marry Sphinx and then come back to this, the EX chapter, tell me if there's a difference or not. Please, I would love to know. Wait, that's a hell of a leap in logic. Anyway, that guy's trying to trick you. Forget all that about that, all that stupid stuff and give back the jewel. Then we can go back home together. No. I want to live here together with you. That's what I'm going to use the jewel for. What foolishness. That jewel doesn't have any power to grant wishes. That's just another Oberon's lies. Eh? That jewel was a sacred tool belonging to the former head of my family, Kronos. There's no telling what will happen if a demon or human tries to use it. That's why it was entrusted to me, so it wouldn't be misused. It's fine for one of his descendants like me, but I don't know what will happen if an ordinary demon uses it. I can't tell, like, she's pressing X to doubt or she's actually thinking about it. Don't let her fool you, big cat. She just wants her jewel back, so she's pretending to be flustered as she lies to you. To put it simply, all you have to do is take that jewel inside your body. Do that, and Sacred will officially be yours. Is Titania, like, known as the Queen of Lies or something like that? Or is there somebody else I'm thinking of? Hurry up and spit out that jewel, Sphinx. Don't let him trick you any more than he already has. Oh, she's getting, like, assaulted from 3 angles about this. Who's she gonna listen to? Can I just say one thing? You get she's like getting peer pressure. She's getting bullied. The thing is, I've talked a little too much, and now my fangs are stuck in the jewel. Sorry, I just can't give it back. Oh, crap. Sphinx! Did it break? Who's there? Who dares shout my name? What? What's happening? Oh. Hi. What appeared in front of me after the flash of light has subsided and was an unbelievably large, dark-skinned magical beast. But Sphinx was there just a moment ago. It appears I have been asleep for a long time, as it feels like this is the first I've opened my eyes in a long while. Just where am I? I'm Sphinx, the guardian of this place by the orders of Lady Hera. Is what should be the case, but this doesn't appear to be Mount Physium. Hast thou summoned me here, child of man? Is this like her old self? Is this the real Sphinx? I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the way Sphinx looked before, but this is quite an upgrade. I don't care about, like, not so much the intelligence, but she's just radiating with power. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of digging it. Sphinx, don't you recognize me? What Sphinx swallowed was the purple adamant. It's a mineral Chronos infused with the power of time and space. Through the reversal of time, space and time, Sphinx has reverted back to her old form. Back to the wise form she had when she guarded Mount Physium. So of course there's no way she'd remember who you are anymore, idiot. Oberon, why did you do all this behind my back? Did you use that magical beast knowing what would happen? Did you really know all about the jewel and Sphinx's true form? Ah, my beloved wife Titania. Oh, now he freaking calms down. My beloved wife Titania. Of course I made these plans knowing all that. I also based them on the fact that humans are the only things you pay attention to. I didn't think an intelligent beast from the demon realm could have actually been reincarnated as an idiot, but thanks to you, she jumped at my offer. In other words, you tricked Sphinx. You used her desire to make me into her food. Come on now, don't make it sound so dishonorable. I helped make her dream come true, you know. Now she finally has the power to make her beloved submit. You and her can get lovey-dovey all you want. I see. I understand the situation now. I love this child of man, and in order to make those feelings a reality, I took this form. And apparently the previous me was not overly intelligent. It's likely I requested Lady Hera change me into a form on par with the children of men, and I connected with this person enough to want to discard that form. He does have a curious look about him, and I was only recently wishing to obtain the knowledge of carnal relations with a human body. Don't be alarmed. I won't do anything bad today. I am well aware of how frail humans are, so I'll drain the Wait, what? Oh, snap! Stop, Sacred. You can't beat Sphinx the way you are now. Right now, you've got to run. I'm pretty sure... I know that. I can tell just by the aura she gives off. This demon is in a whole other league to all the ones I've encountered so far. It doesn't look like I'll be any match for her with my current equipment. Wait, so... Is there really no way? Is there no way to make her release that jewel? Wait... Can I seriously not beat her? What other strong stuff can I get? I'm pretty sure, like, I've got most of the EX items. I see. So your name is Sacred. I can see thou hast great skill. Thou art the one with extraordinary power. I shall ask thee a single question. It appears mine previous form was infatuated with thee. But what were thine own feelings? Did thou and mine former self harbor mutual feelings of love and affection? I do not mind if thou dost not wish to answer. Laying matters of the heart bare to others is no easy ask for anyone. In which case, I shall confirm the truth of this matter with mine own hands. Obey my commands, O Sacred. God, can I really not fight her? If this jewel really is as powerful as she says, God, she's a direct subordinate to Hera, and we've seen what how powerful Hera is in EX2. Yeah, I think I need to get out of here. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no freaking way I'm gonna be able to beat it. I need strong. What other thing do I need? I've got the MRIV. Just as I thought. She's not chasing us. Let's retreat for now. Where do you think you're running? You've got no hope of bringing this one down. Sphinx. God, is there really nothing I can do? God, like, maybe if I had the linear cannon, but... Like, if I had that, like, that's enough to freaking kill, like, straight up kill her. This is horrible. To think he'd let that kind of savage beast sit in front of my throne like that, doing whatever it pleases. I told you before, Sacred. I want that impudent demon gone. I don't care whether you take her back to the human realm or wherever. Just get her out of here. I'll postpone the plans you and I had for now. Hurry up and get that magical beast out of this building. Got it? You know, you could've... She's a pretty selfish queen. It was her unwillingness to let Sphinx go home that caused this mess in the first place. Exactly! First she didn't want to let her go. Now she wants me to get her to go? Now she wants her gone? Are you for real? Maybe if she actually listened... I can understand why Puck's... Oberon's marriage to her is on the rocks. Now that she's lost her jewel, there's nothing Titania can do to me, and she knows it. That's why she's so irritable. So in other words, she won't be of any help to us. Oh well, let's find some other way to deal with this situation. Maybe Cheshire can do something. Cheshire, I need your help. Hey, what happened? You'd only just gone into the fight to fight Titania when you both ran out together looking all flustered. I've been standing here this whole time, so I don't really know what went on in there. You mind filling me in? Gladly. Maybe you can help. Huh. So that was Sphinx. You've gotten yourself in another fine mess, huh? There's literally nothing you can do. The horse has already bolted on this one. I'd really like to give you some helpful info, but all I know about Sphinx is what the legends say. The one and only human to have ever beaten Sphinx is that Oedipus character who killed his father. He was someone bound to the fate prescribed by the Oracle with no way to resist it. Sphinx killed herself according to the legend, but in reality he managed to bring her down with a terrifying power. One theory is that he was said to have that power. Of course, you've come this far, so you have no intention of relying on that, do you? I'm not sure what other advice I can tell you. If there's anything you'd like to know about her time in that form, asking the person in question would be the fastest way to find out, right? Yeah, but if I end up going in there, she's gonna end up attacking me. But right now, Sphinx is already... What are you talking about? Don't you have all sorts of ways to meet up with Sphinx in her old form? Ideally, it'd be the one before she had anything to do with you. Let's see. Wouldn't it work if you met her before she came to my room? Using an intervention to go into the past would work, but I think there's an even simpler method close by. You got all sorts of options. What? This is about the extent of how useful I can be. Good luck, SacredGuard. What? What is she... Wait, okay, so it's possible that this Oedipus guy had the power of intervention. So could I use the debug system to try to revert things? But no, that wouldn't work. Chester's saying that I need to ask Sphinx in person. Like, if that would be the best bet. But Sphinx, there's no way I can be able to confront Sphinx the way she is. Because... like, she will literally destroy me. She will most likely one-shot me. She's also saying I have to use something to confront Sphinx before she came to my room. Before she came to my room, the only way I met Sphinx was actually after I dealt with Echo. And that was when we did the riddle battle.
Light bulb.
Wait a minute. Don't I have... Yeah, the mementos. The mementos send me back to the fights with previous demons. So, yeah, I've got... Yeah, Lion Riddler. Yeah, this is Sphinx's. Will this work? Can this actually work? Okay, this is where I met Sphinx. So... let's get the preamble, yeah. Sphinx John. Yeah, and there she is. Hey. Second. Hello? Oh, goodness. I really hope this works and I'm not just wasting my time. Alright, Sacred Kun, it's riddle battle time. Riddle battle! Time to play! Time to play! Wait, there's something I'd like to ask you before we start. Wait, this never happened. Is it actually working? Something you'd like to ask? Will you play with me after that? Of course. The truth is, I've got a little bit of a problem. And that's the whole story. The you who's returned to their old form can't even remember me, let alone the reason why you were reincarnated as an idiot. Wait, so, oh my god, this is what I had to do? Oh my god, am I gonna have to do this again at some other point? And if I go along with what that form wants, it won't make anyone happy. In fact, it'll lead to the opposite. I somehow need to get that jewel back from her. But it'd be pointless to use force against her. So I'd like you to tell me if there's anything that might be effective against that old you. I get the gist of what you're saying, but something seems off. Off? It's true that I mostly don't have the memories of my past life, but those memories are about the events that happened to me. I still remember most things about me personally. That makes me wonder whether that Sphinx has actually transformed into the old me. What? Huh? What do you mean? For example, you said that old form used the word mine for my a lot, right? But I'm pretty sure the old me used to just say mine. She probably thought that mine made her sound a lot more cool and started practicing so she could use it more naturally. Also, though I was interested in humans, I wasn't allowed to attack them unless they'd come to answer questions, and only then if they failed to answer my riddles. You said she asked something about mutual love? I mean, that's not even a riddle. Back then, I was mega straight-laced, so I would never have acted outside Lady Hera's orders even if I weren't on Mount Visium anymore. So what you're saying is that she hasn't completely changed back into the old Sphinx, and she still has her current memories? Probably. At least that's what it seems from what you told me. It doesn't seem likely that she's got all her old memories back. And no matter how you look at it, that whole thing about love she asked about was just her way of fishing for info. She wanted to know if you'd accept her new form. Why not just leave her be? Huh? She's still you, though. I mean, I do understand the feeling of wanting to keep the person you like all to yourself, but like you said, it's not going to make anyone happy. Also, if she still has some of the memories from this time, I think leaving her alone will get her pretty frazzled. Don't forget, she took that form for your sake. Go kill some time by having a nap or drinking some tea. After you've left her by herself for a while, go back and answer her question. You'll tell her you're not interested in her as she is now. So what she's saying is that I basically got played like a damn fiddle. Are we sure that Sphinx is really the idiot that the game is making her out to be? Because I'm going to be real with you. That's actually a very smart plan. Like, this whole thing, it makes me think that she actually is her old self. if I wasn't able to go back using a memento to be able to talk with Sphinx directly about this, I'm pretty sure she would have gotten her way somehow. Sphinx is deep in thought, wearing a serious expression she doesn't normally show. It's like she's a totally different person from her usual bright and bubbly self. Exactly! She's used like bright, bubbly, and dumb. And even though I usually don't care much for dumb people, she's cute and I actually like her. But if the fact that she, the idiot of the group, is actually being serious, then it's for real. You know something's really wrong. It feels like she might be trying to take responsibility for the blunder of her other self. And it seems like she's really starting to regret her suggestion to leave that other Sphinx alone. I reach out and softly stroke her head. What are you doing all of a sudden? But still, it's like I'm a pet cat. My body's unconsciously taking a submissive pose. And she drooling too. Thanks for answering my crazy questions, Sphinx. Thanks to you, it seems like I now have a way to deal with the situation. If I think about it, asking someone to tell me about their weaknesses and how to deal with them is pretty unreasonable. Not at all. I mean, you asked me with such a serious look on your face, there's no way I could have messed around with you. Stroke around my neck more. Sacred continued petting Sphinx for a while until she seemed satisfied and left. So I should leave her alone for a while and then go back to her after some time has passed. Yeah, it's a method she herself thought up, so I'll give it a try. The only problem is timing, when I should go back and see her. I need to think of some way to get a good vantage to spy on the inside of those ruins in the fairy realm. So that's why my friends were telling me that I'm going to have to do a lot of waiting. Alright. So I guess we're gonna go and wait then. Waiting around isn't exactly my, strong suit. Oh, Cheshire's gone. Oh, the fairy girls! It's you two. Hey there, Sacred. Just when I thought you'd gone home ages ago, here you are causing some sort of trouble. Want to forget about that demon and come live with us too? I'll welcome you anytime. No, you gave me a lot of issues. Me too. You can live you can come live with us anytime, Sacred. Well, I'm afraid I really can't do that. I am glad to see you two doing well, though. Oh yeah, you two know your way around this forest, right? There's actually something I'd like to ask you about. Watch out for those vines, Sacred. They've got thorns on them. Keep your head down more. That's one hell of a trail. Shh, don't shake the vegetation so much. We'll be quite close after we go through here. Amazing. The throne room is just a stone's throw away. Don't lean too forward. She's very tall, so she'll spot you right away. She's like, she yawning? She's sleeping. Sphinx is falling asleep where she was sitting. She looks pretty stupid with the snot bubble coming out of her nose, but that alone isn't proof that she's still got the same personality as before. I want to see something that definitively proves that she lied about not having her memories. Looks like I'll have to wait a while longer. Alright. Is that enough, Sacred? If so, let's get back before we're spotted. Alright. So just gotta wait around a little more. To have some tea and stuff. I got like more herbs, so... So I just gotta wait around. Can't go back, so I can't explore. So, do I legit just have to like sit and wait? Okay. I guess we sit and wait.
12 seconds later. 20 minutes later. 2 hours later.
Saw you hanging out with Kaylee yesterday. Rebecca, stop what you're doing. I won't hesitate, bitch.
6 hours.
How long is this going to take?
I don't know how much time I actually have to spend in game to look, so... Sphinx is singing something. Oh, it's different. Wow, what a beautiful voice. Hey, wait, ain't this Nina's song? I think it's that thing high-level demons do to help them ponder something. It's magic that lets them reproduce music or songs they've heard using their voice. I guess Sphinx is the kind of girl who sings to herself when she's alone or in the bath or whatever. Wait a second. Sacred, what's wrong? You got a super serious look on your face. Yeah, of course I do. That's Nina's song. That's Sparkle, one of Nina's tunes. The old Sphinx from ancient times should know one of Nina's tunes, and Sparkle is one of her recent ones too. Only the Sphinx I met could possibly know it. Now I know for sure that this is the Sphinx I know. I think the time is right for me to go see her. Oh, is that enough? Let's get back where we're spotted. Yeah, time to confront her. It's time. No time should have passed by now. Let's go. So thou came, Sacred. I've grown tired of waiting. Hast thou refined thine strategy? Or mayhaps thou hast prepared thyself to offer thine body to me? I don't mind either way, but do not tarry any further. Use thine full might to... No, Sphinx. I came here today to say goodbye. We won't ever see each other again. What? You look nervous. Your first question to me was whether or not we both loved each other, right? So first, I'm going to answer that. It's true that I love Sphinx. If you're asking specifically whether we loved each other, then I'd say that yes, we did. But that love extends only to the previous Sphinx. Putting aside the way you look now, you don't even have the same memories. You don't even remember me. You said you've forgotten all the memories we made together. There's no way I could love you as you are now. And of course, there's no reason for me to make a space for you in my room either. This is goodbye, Sphinx. There's nothing I can do if this is who you are now. But I really did love you before. I won't forget you. Wait! I've got it! Dost thou have something to wish for? I'll grant thee anything thou wishes if thou would allow me to be thine companion. I can do other things in this form I couldn't in my old form. I can fight, I can crush thine enemies, I can grant thee any amount of fame or fortune thou could desire. They all... Anyone and everyone always, somehow resorts to, I can make you famous, I can make you rich, I can give you whatever your heart's desire when things are going the complete opposite way of what they want. I won't ask thee to accept me in return immediately, but if thou would... Even if I came to love you, the old Sphinx would still be gone. Even if I were to treat you just like any other demon, the old Sphinx I knew would linger in my heart. I don't think I could bear it. I think it's best for both of us if we just end things here. No! She finally broke character. I want to play more with SacredGuard. Say with me, talk to me. She's bawling her eyes out. Oh my god. Oh, I love this game. I love this game. Whoa, that was like a shockwave. The record she made was loud enough to cross dimensions. It's like how In DBZ Abridged, Vegeta screams so loud that it managed to transcend time, like go all the way to the future. She crying at everything. Hey, pull yourself together, come on! He's only a human, you can just go snatch some other one, okay? Forget about him! No, I like Sacred, it has to be him! I got this power for him! I made everyone hate me! I did it all for Sacred! No one can get in the way! I wouldn't have to worry about anything except time! I thought for sure I'd be able to get him. But if Sacred's not here, then I don't need this form! She just hacks up the purple orb like a cat. Sacred? Sphinx, so you do have your memories. Why were you pretending to be smart? I'm pretty sure she's actually a lot smarter than we give credit for. Because you wouldn't be happy having a complete idiot looking after you for your whole life. At the very least, me still being a crybaby after taking this form would look lame. I thought that alone would make you hate me. As if I'd hate you. You're you, after all. You may not be smart, but you're bubbly, innocent, and cute. I definitely can't go elope with you, but knowing how much you put up with for me, it honestly makes me a little happy. Sacred. Will you get back to Jewel? Okay, I will. Here you go. Oh, she calmed down real quick. Huh? What the hell are you doing? Oh. Shall we go home, Sphinx? Okay. There they go. Oh. Hey there, my sweet honey bunch, snookums, darling, gorgeous, beautiful, sweetie pie, honey cakes. Even more gorgeous than usual today. What's with that scary look? Are we both super close? I just wanted to play a tiny prank. Just a little joke. Yes, my beloved Oberon. Of course, I completely understand. I am your wife, after all. That was all just a game, wasn't it? When you held me in contempt, when you stole my jewel, and even when you said I was magic at all. I wouldn't get so angry about something as trivial as that. Those were all your little pranks, weren't they? I'm so glad you understand, babe. Oberon about to learn about the one thing, he about to relearn the one thing that he should have kept in mind the entire time before he started doing this. So, I really appreciate it. You can let go of my wings now. What are you talking about? I haven't done anything to you yet. We have to come up with a more suitable penalty game for a prank of that scale. Like maybe... Oberon, don't you know the #1 rule? Happy wife, happy life. Let that be a lesson for all y'all. Good grief, what a waste of time this has been. This whole thing was part of Sphinx's scheme. We would have been better off not getting involved. And that's not true. As a reward for taking Sphinx off her hands, Titania promised to close that rift. At the very least, no more humans from this realm, or this world, will get mixed up with the fairy realm. There's not really much we can do for the ones who've already been turned into fruit, unfortunately. No, that's just the way it is. Even if we asked the professor and they found a way, there's so many it would take years to turn them all back. It's not like the fairies are doing anything bad to them. You'd be suddenly pulling them out of a nice dream and back into cold, hard reality. Either way, we have no connection to this world. Let's hurry up and go home, Sacred. You're right. Some other nuisance might show up. Oh! Cheshire! Hey, Sacred-kun! Looks like you managed to wrap up everything here. Congratulations! You stopped any further harm from befalling the human realm and strengthened your magic to boot. It's all coming up roses for you, huh? However, we still have some unfinished business. Your interventions really are a danger. Having closed the entrance to the fairy realm, you brought the number of future human victims down to 0. But you've also caused this world to deviate from its original fate. Whether that's for the better or the worse, I can't say. But I can't allow these interventions to continue and cause disorder in time for both the human and demon realms. Now make your choice. Submit and die here wrapped in pleasure, or die experiencing incredible agony. Sacred! It's okay. Cheshire hasn't come here to kill me. Judging by her timing, she's just come here to see me off. What makes you think that? And with such confidence? Supposing you're wrong, you've just let me take the initiative. That'd be a real foolish move on your part. I mean, if you wanted to kill me, technically speaking, you had every single opportunity throughout this entire extra chapter to do me in. Instead, like, you end up interrogating me, you make deals with me, help me out, led me on the path to get where I need to go, gave me advice. The heck, when I was small, she could have just straight up crushed me. So, yeah, she could have killed me at any time, but she hasn't. Like, I understand the whole, like, playing with your food thing and all that mess, but, like, I'm pretty sure even she would have a limit. If you really have come to do away with me, then why did you help me out back there? I wouldn't have gotten this far if it hadn't been for you. Back when I'd been shrunk, and when Sphinx was out of control, I would have never gotten out of those situations if it hadn't been for you. It's true that there might have been some other way I could have resolved things, but if you hadn't been there, if you hadn't intervened, I would have been really stuck. Also, this is just a guess, but you probably knew all about the possibility of intervention in other worlds. Worlds in which I don't intervene, worlds that I save, worlds where I make different choices. Knowing all that, you chose the most appropriate to intervene in. Hey, Sacred, all that intervention this, intervention that, it's almost as if you're saying she's... Oh, she's an intervener herself! Or maybe she's got the intervention device, like Sacred does. It's just conjecture. It's not like I'm trying to get her to show us her true colors. Just knowing about interventions doesn't change anything. But there is one thing I can say for sure. The reality is that you used your power of interventions to help me. That's the reason I'm confident you won't attack. Is that explanation enough for you, Cheshire? Nothing was picked up this time either. Is this really his own? But then an intervention target has that kind of tendency, but no choices were observed. That's a singularity, a reason for bending fate. Ooh, wait, is she like a watcher, maybe? Maybe, like, that's probably why she has an intervention device. She's like a watcher or something, an observer. Cheshire continued to stare at me while muttering quickly under her breath. What a mood killer. Fine, it's my loss. At first, I thought there was some meaning to your appearance here, and we'd have some spectacular battle at the end. And then I'd have some really memorable exit from the scene. The thing is, I really did intend on disposing of you at the start. That's the reason I changed my body into this form. But of course, you want to know about the person you're going to embrace to death as a token of goodwill to them. That's why I've been trying to get a handle on what kind of person you are. But I had my answer when I first attacked you. There was no killing intent when you fought. It left me pretty shocked. Of course, it would be ideal if battles could be concluded with everyone walking away safe and sound, but that's not how it works in life and death struggles. You can find yourself irritated and annoyed, and depending on your opponent's strength, it can be difficult to avoid hurting them. Any old thing can be enough to arouse the desire to kill. She got me there. In your case specifically, you can't afford even the slightest misstep with that angelic magic you've got. So that's why I thought disposing of you would be the fastest solution. But I changed my mind. I want to see where you end up from here. So I decided I'd just keep a quiet eye on you. This will be the last time we meet, but I'll always be rooting for you. Oh no, Cheshire, don't go! Cheshire. I'd love to come to my room, but my nature prevents me from doing that. So can I make one last selfish request? I'd like a hug. I won't milk you or use my powers or anything. I mean, everything's been so hectic until now. You let me do this, and I can admit defeat. Oh, why can't she get in my room? I would actually love to talk with Cheshire more. Got it. Alright. Get the hell. Oh! Hi! Hyaki? Get down, Sacred. What? Wow, you're holding two linear cannons. Two linear cannons? What? Bro! Yo! Okay, Hyaki, first up with the cock block. Fuck you. I actually wanted to have a hug. Oh, I would have so tried to give Cheshire that hug. Hyaki, why'd you do that to Cheshire? Don't let her fool you, Sacred. She's an entity you don't ever want to mess with. Ah, you ruined the mood. And I was all set to exit the stage after we gave our emotional farewells. Oh, thank goodness she's alive. She dodged it? Remember, she's the, Remember, Schrodinger's cat. She can make things and go into possibilities the way she wants it to be. No, there's no way she could have dodged that kind of close-range shot. Whew. Pretty sure I saw her take this shot both head-on. I mean, she doesn't have a scratch on her. Don't move, Sacred. Oh, I've never seen that before. What the heck? What even was that movement just now? What, huh? Hyaki's fist unleashed an insanely powerful shockwave as Cheshire blocked with one of her palms without so much as a flinch. Whoa! This time Hyaki was forcefully blown back despite Cheshire not doing anything. Or at least not appearing to do anything. What's happening? What on earth happened between these two? Yes, I forgot about that. You were supposed to have left my room, but you forcibly overrode the treasure chest and stayed. You must have realized that I make an appearance sooner or later with someone like Sacred around, who knows about interventions and has overcome death's fate. Oh, that's why she got rid of the chest? Because of what? Wait. So why would she have disappeared if? There's no way she would have disappeared or left after me getting the chest. Like the girls, all the other girls, they stayed. So why would Hyaki leave? You can keep making these plans all you like, but it's useless. You're going stronger, but I've told you the same thing over and over since the start. SacredGuard might have a shot at it, but no matter how much power you obtain, you'll never be able to so much as scratch me. As a demon, you have no power to change fate. Do you still intend on facing me knowing that? Do you hate me that much? Of course I do. And what about you? Just how long do you intend on wearing that cap? Hurry up and show your true form. Mad Hatter? Oh, we got some Alice in Wonderland shit going. The Cheshire Cat was the Mad Hatter all along. I'm not fond of that name. Oh God. Hyaki! What? Oh! What the hell? Don't worry. That wasn't enough to do any real damage. It was just so I could have a chance to explain things to you without interference. And this time in this world, there won't be any fairies here either. The person standing in front of me was still Cheshire, without a doubt. But instead of that, the feline demon I was used to, she had an eerie appearance. And most of all, her voice sounds almost as if it's identical to mine. What? Yo, and if you actually... Yo, if you look at the hair closely, too... Is that me? Is that Kazuya? Wait, hold up. Is Kazuya the... Wait, hang on. Wait a minute. That would explain why Cheshire has the power of intervention in the first place. Is this a Kazuya from a completely different time? Like one of the completely different dimensions. The only thing is, he or she, I can't even tell, looks so much different. And I'm gonna say this now, I've looked at Monster Girl Lover's videos, I saw the betrayal route, and I saw the fight that can go on with Hyaki. If you guys want to end up knowing more about that, you're better off just going to look at his videos. I'll post a link to his channel at the end of the video so you can be able to go check him out. But it showed a fight that occurs with Hyaki, and according to Hyaki, apparently the promise that she made to her partner, the promise she made to her partner, the promise she made is the one that she was trying to get rid of, that she ended up was about ready to try and kill. She made a promise to a Kazuya. I don't know what the promise was, but she made a promise to a Kazuya, and somehow ended up getting involved with the Kazuya that we end up playing now. The question is, was it just a completely different Kazuya altogether? Or now, seeing this and thinking about it real hard, is this the Kazuya she made a promise to? But she seems to hate Cheshire really, really badly. So, if she didn't make the promise to him, then we got nothing to worry about. But if she made that promise to him, then what the hell went down between the two of them for not only for her to try to keep her promise, but also still hold on to this hatred to this day, up to this moment? Oh my goodness. I'm just completely floored right now. Also, let's not rule out the fact that now that we realize this, if this is actually Kazuya, can we just acknowledge the fact that Kazuya took on a female form and tried to bad touch himself? Like, yes, it's a Kazuya from a different timeline, but you transformed into a girl and tried to make yourself, stuff yourself. Like, do you not see what the issue is with that? Am I the only one that thinks it's a little odd? Oh my god. I need to stop gushing. I want to see where this all goes now. I need to know what she's talking about. Cheshire, just who are you? We don't have much time, Sacred. If Hyaki's become aware of me, then it's only a matter of time before they notice me as well. You don't have any chance of winning as you are now. I'll definitely come up with a plan, so until then. That won't help. We've already found you. Oh, you two! Yeah, you two. I haven't seen you in a good long while. Not since I, helped Mukuro. Finally. Thanks to Hyaki and Oni-chan, we've finally been able to catch up to this one. How foolish. Oni-chan might have survived if you hadn't made contact with him. Your actions here have ensured Oni-chan's death, Mad Hatter. It's funny. You were always going to take care of him at the end anyways, weren't you? I'm not going to let you do that. I'm going to protect Sacred no matter what it takes. Protect? It's too late for that now. He's ours once we know where he is. Oh, they don't know where I am. You can't protect them. Didn't you just say that demons have no power to change fate? Even with the power of interventions, they cannot overcome divine providence. That's something you should know more than anything. What are you two plotting this time? You're not using your brain, are you? But accepting a quiet end without knowing anything can make you a lot happier. That's right. Oh, wait, what? Huh? Yo! Cheshire made a clenched fist with a hand-shaped shadow, and the moment she did, space and time warped around where the twins were standing, crushing them. I didn't even get a chance to read that! But I think, like, I managed to read most of it, saying that I was originally supposed to die, which Hyaki has already made aware to me. So, yeah, I was originally supposed to die. So, oh my goodness. When the warp space-time returned to its normal set form, they were nowhere to be seen. That only bought us some time. If that were enough to make them give up, they wouldn't have appeared here in the first place. That's as much as I can do right now. I need to prepare myself while I have the chance. Cheshire. Having you still call me by that name makes me happy. Sorry for spooking you like that. A lot's happened just now, so I bet you can't process it all at once. Cheshire, just who the hell are you? And what was that form you had before? It'd be rather tricky and time-consuming to put what I am into words, and even if I could, I'm not sure whether you'd understand anyway. But thankfully, you have the knowledge inside you to express what I am in a simple way, though it does oversimplify things a little. I am the device that's connected to both you and the intervener, a living being that's responsible for the logic behind the interventions. Wait, you're the intervention device itself? The intervention device given form. Though one could question whether you can call something that can reassemble itself after being destroyed and has no natural lifespan truly alive. But the most easy to understand way to refer to me is an intervention device. Intervention device. That other form you saw was the original form I have when connected to you and the intervener. So whatever form I have is a projection of my connection to you. In truth, however, I have no species or gender to speak of. And that's why I wanted to, if possible, to have you remember me as Cheshire. I didn't want you to see that other form. But I can't go all out unless I take that shape, and it seems my situation has gotten worse than I expected. I can say for certain that I don't have any time left. Sacred, can you take this without saying anything? What is it? An invite to my tea party. I hold them in a place where Hyaki and the twins can't detect me, so we'll be able to have a nice long chat about me and the twins. Don't worry, I won't harm you there. There's a bunch of other special guests I'm inviting too. I'm sure it'll be a very worthwhile tea party for you. You should know, SacredGuard, that I've been keeping an eye on you for a long time. Both you and the Intervener's whole story. Watching you form bonds with all of the demons, I wanted to form that kind of connection with you as well. That's without a doubt my true feelings. You might not believe a word I say after seeing that form, but I just really wanted you to know that. It's okay. You'll always be Cheshire to me. Aww. It's true that there's a lot I don't know about you, and I can't say for sure whether you're friend or foe. But you sounded sincerely regretful when you told me how much you didn't want to show me that form. That's why I'll put my faith in you, Cheshire. I'll have someone call you when the tea party is ready to go. So just wait in my room until then, okay? Oh, wow. Oh, we gotta find Hyaki. Damn, she got blasted like all halfway across the forest. Oh, Sacred. Looks like you're safe and sound. Yeah. Hyaki. I'm fine. I just got blown away a bit too far, so it took me a while to come back. Anyway, what happened to her? To Mad Hatter? She's gone. After you were blown back, those twins who messed with Mookrumble appeared, and she left in a hurry. I see. The twins have been chasing her. I hadn't noticed them. And here I thought I'd gotten stronger. I guess I've still got a ways to go. Hyaki, I'd like you to tell me something. What's your connection to Mad Hatter? You aren't normally that flustered. It was as if you had some kind of deep grudge against that demon. I have my reasons, but I'm afraid this isn't the part where I spout exposition at you. But I can say this. That one isn't the kind of demon you think she is. She's cruel and ruthless. I failed today, but I will bring her down one day. I'll do whatever it takes. Yo, what is the connection between them? Like, what happened? I decided not to tell her about the tea party interpretation I got from Cheshire. After seeing what happened, I knew she would have told me not to go and prepare to make another lone attack. Even if Cheshire really is the danger that Hyaki says she is, I think it's worthwhile going to hear her out. I want to know. I want to know what on earth's happening. I think we all do. Whew. What the hell? Sacred. You've seen all kinds of stories through me. The story where you and him search for his happy ending, and the what-if stories that you projected onto him. And finally, the story you'll be seeing from here on out. Their story of facing down fate itself. To be honest, even I can't see how the story will end. But that's what makes a story fun, right? That is true. There's nothing I can do about fate. But if we're talking about saving him from death's fate and getting him this far, those with angelic magic chosen to intervene have been guided here by fate. Yes, the guests have been assembled. It's about time to start the tea party. Truth is, I got that white rabbit, an old chum of mine, to help with the tea party. I asked her to summon some helpers for you. They're entities, young men with potential similar to you. Sometimes they have hearts full of mercy. Sometimes they destroy everything. There's one called Luca from the world of Monster Girl Quest. Don't worry, I'm sure you two will get along like a house on fire. Let's go! Oh, this looks like it's gonna be fun. What? To think I'd appear in front of you in this form again. Sacred, I'll be helping you this time as well. She's got her angel powers back. There's someone I have a feeling will be quite reliable, as he was chosen by archangels to be the target of intervention. He's a young man from the world of super monsters and girls. He goes by the name of Mary. Let us go and save his world, Sacred. Whoa! I've never heard of this game before. You know what? I'm actually going to look this up. They're both collaborating in EX4. And the one they'll be confronting is... How foolish. It's too late to do anything now. Oh, am I gonna actually like confront them in their real form, the Abyss? That's right. No matter what kind of powerful allies they gather, they won't be a match for us. The World Eaters. Oh. Shrift EX4, the Lord of the Abyss, emerges. Sacred. This battle will mark the end of your journey. No matter what kind of ending is waiting for you, you must keep going right until the very end. Huh? We're still rolling? I thought we decided to wrap this up nice and elegantly. A letter from White Rabbit. There's still something else? What you're going to face ahead will be tough, but you've got to give me a hand as well. Wait a sec. Surely you don't need this EX SacredGuard to help you out. He's got enough problems on his plate as it is. This sounds like it's going to get rather interesting. Certainly it'd be a real waste to do nothing while we've got such an exciting festivities going on. Let's let everyone enjoy one of his stories. The story of Kazuya-kun, the demon hunter who followed the path of true mercy. Wait for updates on Twitter and see it. I already have EX4 though. It's translated. And there it is. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. But I've had people telling me that I should probably do the collab for Paradox first before I go into EX4 because I guess something will make more sense. I don't know. I mean, personally, I kind of want to just do EX4 itself. 96%. Giant Sphinx. Let's see what this says. A lion who'd regained her intelligence, the precariousness of your bonds, and the appearance of an all-knowing cat. The girls in my room are not necessarily your allies. At most, you've done nothing more than form some kind of connection with them. They may be prepared to do things that are not in your best interest if it meant being able to obtain you. You do well not to forget that. And then there's Cheshire, who is both your ally and your enemy at varying times. You're getting closer to the truth. It's nothing to fear, so continue progressing down the road you believe in. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, and I'm 96%. Almost 100. Ooh. Oh, goodness. I want to just go straight to EX4, but people are telling me that if I do the collab, I'll, like, understand things a little better, so... Screw it. Fine. We're gonna start... Consider this, for now, the temporary final episode for Shrift until I finish the Paradox collab, because that is what's going to be the next video after this, bar the Monster Girl Quest remake and one more video for Succubus Crest, so I can fully focus on that entirely. Oh, man. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be so good.